Hey, how you doing? It's your old pal Jim here, and we're here. We're back, but with a new game. Again, I'm trying a couple, just to throw some variety in there before I go back to my assignment of games that I've played before. But I'm playing this one here because I am very interested in it, because it has my favorite thing in it, trains. But not necessarily about a subject matter that I like. I don't know. We're gonna find that out. I saw it. I was interested, and so now I'm here giving it a shot. So we're here playing Sunless Skies Sovereign Edition. I don't know how different this is from the regular edition, but well, I guess we're just gonna go and find out. I know nothing about this game other than the fact that you're on a train and you're possibly exploring oh god. If you die, you can only continue with a new campaign. Jesus. If you die, you can reload or continue with a new captain. Oh, good. Another roguelike. Well, hold on. If you die, you can only continue with a new captain. Or if you die, you can reload or continue with a new captain. Let's be merciful, huh? Oh. Aiming? Only a few players arc towards the targets. Well, gentle. Many player weapons arc gently towards targets, making aiming easier. Let's go with gentle. Let's start with gentle and see where that goes. Enemy projectile speed. Enemy projectiles move at the default speed. Enemy projectiles are somewhat slower, making it easier to avoid them. Oh. Let's do measured. Supply consumption. Fuel and supplies are consumed at the default rate. Fuel and supplies last longer, making it a little easier to survive and prosper. Fuel and it lasts much longer. If you're finding it hard to survive or earn money, this should help. Wait, what? I guess even more so than before. Fuel and supplies last much longer. If you're finding it hard to survive or earn money, this should help. Let's do thrifty. Let's not do provident. Actually, I don't know. Let's go provident, because I have a feeling I'm biting off more than I can chew here. So, there we go. I'm not... Oh, that was my phone. Oh my god, my phone. Oh god, why? Yeah, I'm not like some people who, wanna, like, put it in hard mode. No, I just... ease me into it, will you? Log of Her Majesty's locomotive, the Orpheon, March 14, 1905. Our expedition to the domains of the dead has been eventful. The Orpheon is damaged and in grievous need of repairs and supplies. We are returning in haste to reach to where I hope to make port at New Winchester. May God be with us, for 1,000 deaths wait in the sky. Final entry of Captain Amelia Charity Whitlockx, DCM, written shortly after... Oh, her death? Oh boy. I am both excited and concerned. Oh! Okay. Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. Oh, we're chugga-chugging. Space train! We are a space train! You have returned to the Reach, an untamed sunless span of the heavens, London's new frontier, a celestial garden run wild. Whoa! Dodging train! Your journey back from the Blue Kingdom was tumultuous. Your locomotive is damaged and Captain Whitlockx badly wounded. Oh, this is a great narrative, like great storytelling here. As first officer, the crew look to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get the Orpheon there safely? That's a very good question. Cruise control. Oh, scavenge. Much to the relief of your stokers, you find a barrel of fuel among the detritus. Ah. The Ozymandias, oh god. The wreck of the Ozymandias. The wreck hangs in the sky, pocketed with recent gunfire, and you and the boarding party don your sky suits, garments of waxed canvas lined with felt to protect against the cold of the sky. Two of the crew are whispered as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlockx have in the Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the districts of the dead? You silence them. Now's not the time. Oh, I only got one choice here. Leap across to the wreck. The gap between the two engines isn't wide, but the endless fathoms of heaven gape beneath it. Let's go. You jump. Your stomach lurches with vertigo as the stars above you and below. Oh, with the stars above you and below. The air of the heavens is thin and torn by unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running board of the Ozymandias, and your leather-gloved hands fumble for a hold. One of your companions throws you a line, and you lash the two engines together. Only then do the rest of the boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch, and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold, unlit, and whistles with wind. Your party's lamps spread buttery light over the narrow, paneled passages. You make your way towards the hold, stepping over bodies crumpled in the interior. Crumpled in the corridor, rather. Unfortunately, your body is blocked. A bulkhead has been mangled inward by a well-aimed barrage. Clear the obstruction away. You locate a length of pipe to use as a pry bar to set to work. This will test your iron skill, the iron skill of confronting or overcoming, or lead your party on a more precarious path. Go back out onto the Ozymandias' hull, climb past the blockage, and enter through a window on the far side, and do so carefully. Veil's the skill of deceiving and evading. Your veil gives you 75% chance of success. Your iron gives you a 75% chance of success. For stuff like that, wouldn't it be prudent to show me my character profile? But apparently both give me a 75% chance of success. So let's go with iron. Success! As you strain against the stubborn steel, you remember an event from a year ago. A boiler explosion had trapped an engineer under a tangle of plating and pipework. The captain was first on the scene. You were second. Together you managed to pry the wreckage upwards enough for you to crawl beneath it, while the captain braced the bar across her back. By all means, take your time, she grunted as you dragged the engineer out. Back in the present, the twisted bulkhead yields. Your companions clear the exposed rubble away. The way is clear. It's a lot more writing than I thought. You have reached the Ozymandias' hold, a ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully somewhere amidst the detritus, you can find parts to repair the Orpheon and restock your stores. Conduct a thorough search. That's the only thing I can do. Your companions work quickly. The Ozymandias' hull has begun to creak. Your actions on board may have compromised its integrity. Oops. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies and enough spare parts to make necessary repairs to the Orpheon. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies. "Oh ho!" cries one of your party, prying the lid off of a long crate. It holds a cannon, still nestled in straw. Another crewman pulls a battered birdcage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred opens a sullen eye. You examine your finds. I got 4 supplies, and I've gained 15 health of hull. The Ozymandias emits a long, juttered creak. Your boarding party exchange nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you retrieve repairs and supplies and discover some useful equipment. A gun that could be mounted on your locomotive, and an uneducated bat. Okay. Oh, wow. I can only do one of these things. It doesn't even let me go back. Okay. Mounts the Jerusalem cannon on the orphan. Her own weapons were damaged during your fight from the Blue Kingdom. That leaves you vulnerable. Or liberate a diffident bat and employ it as a scout. The heavens are wide, so locomotives use scouts, like bats, to locate things of interest. Ports, resources, wrecks like this one. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. What do I want? What do I... You can claim both at this and the... Oh, thank you! Look at that. I like that. You can claim both this and the cannon, or you can claim both this and the bat. I appreciate that. We'll do that, and then we'll claim the bat. The Cotterall Hather Sage, Jerusalem, fires single shells to a good range, more or less, accurately. You order 2 of your party to get it back to your vessel and fit it immediately. The Ozymandias groans again. The structure shudders spasmodically. All right, I got it. And, see, Ozymandias is... Okay, it's the same thing, so let's do the bat, because we get to have both. That's nice of the game. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer to put it back in its damn cage and leave it in the Ozymandias, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. I got one diffident bat. Oh. The Ozymandias emits a long, juttered creak. Your boarding party seems... Oh, God. Okay, so... You might find more... This is not without risk. You might find more fuel there, but you better hurry. The Ozymandias is beginning to fall apart. Yeah, let's just play safe. It's too dangerous to stay. You lead your boarding party back to your vessel, unshackling her from the buckling Ozymandias. You stoke the engines and steam away, restocked, repaired, and rearmed. The crew give a ragged cheer. Your terror has fallen. Onwards! Okay, whoa! That's a bigger train, too. Press F to send scout, cost supplies. Whoa. Your scout has discovered something. See what it is on your open trail. Oh! Whoa! Okay. Here's, I don't want to disable the advice to see what open your chart. I'll open it in a second, but apparently summoned by Captain Whitlockx. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of curious from across the sky. Captain Whitlockx lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of acrid smoke pour from her lungs. Inquire after the captain's injuries. The locomotive's doctor attends to her. His lips are tight. Approach the bedside. Captain opens her eyes as you draw near. She attempts to smile. I'll approach her. A final command? Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hand grips your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The Orpheon will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burnt meat breath. But promise, she breaks off a scream in a word in a language that was not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking, she is weaker. Her request, little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise. Promise her you will obey her last command. Whatever it is, you'll see it done. Make no promise. Tell her to rest. She will need her strength. There is a hospital at New Winchester. They can help her. Pull away. What if her condition is contagious? Demand to know why she took the Orpheon. Oh, God. I'm a sap. Promise her you will obey her last command. She sinks back relieved. All in my will, she gasps. Be a better. She breaks off as the sigils burned into her bones flare, glowy red, cherry red through her flesh and skin. Better captain than I. The effort exhausts her. She sinks back into her into the scorched pillows and the twisting, frantic fever. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined. Oh, okay. Oh, that's it. Captain Whitlockx lies in bed. Black marks cover his skin like monstrous brand. Okay. Bye, Captain. You leave the cabin and the scorched stink of its air behind, and return to the bridge. New Winchester is further than you'd like, and the captain's hasn't long left. Primary fire! Whoa! I'm surprised we can all fit in this train. Oh, right. Your scout has discovered something. Oh. We can always go back. Well, where are we supposed to go, though? Whoa. Ugh. I want to keep going to where we're supposed to go to try, at least try to save the captain. But there's no sense in doing that. Yeah. If I'm not going to make it, well, I'm going to keep going this way. I'll go back that way, Bat, don't worry. Whoa, yeah, it looks like I'm supposed to go. You give the order to half rations to eke out the last of your supplies. Yeah, kind of running low on rations there. You are leaving the tutorial area. Oh, you are about to leave the tutorial area without completing the initial story. Oh, you can continue if you wish, abandoning the story. You will be asked to answer some questions about your captain. Alternatively, you could remain, visit New Winchester, and continue the story. I did want to. I'm sorry. I thought I was going the right way. Turn back and continue the tutorial, please. Yeah, no, not even entertain that. Make your way to New Winchester to conclude the tutorial. You can use your scouts located if you haven't already. Okay, so... Whoa. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that that my scout was telling me that was where New Winchester was. I thought he was telling me, you know, hey, there's a neat thing over there, which is fine. Thank you, game. I really appreciate that. Oh, hey, 57. We discovered a place. I really like the ambience of this game. I really... Oh, it's a bad train! It's a bad train! Oh, it's a bad train! Whoa! 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 Whoa, God! It's a rogue train! Got him! Oh, it's too... Whoa, don't stay on his line of sights. Don't stay on the line of sights. Whoa! Oh, he got me. The combat is amazing. I mean, not amazing, but I mean, very new, very fresh. I'm sorry, but you started it, man. You reach the Marauder. The Marauder is defeated. You prepare to board the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Raid the remains. Marauders pillage homesteads and hunt travelers all across the Reach. They often carry stolen valuables. Strip it for repairs. I'm good with repairs. Let's raid the remains. Your boarding party returns with wallets and watches, cufflinks, lockets, and keepsakes. You store them in the safe to be pawned if you make it back to port. Thanks, game. Well, I think I made it. Distant clamor of engine yards and acceleration of smog on the windows. New port. The crew are eager to see what it has to offer. Well, I guess we're landing then. Oh, we made it, New Winchester. Oh, you coast into the bustle, the din, the soot, and the steam of Wolvesey Station. It is clogged with other engines, scrappy mining locomotives from Lustrum Way, weathered explorers gleaming with frost, sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled into the sidings into the Bursk, station masters bustle over. He requests to come aboard. I must speak with your captain, he insists, brandishing a ledger. The usual formalities. Look at the Orphean's doctor. He just appeared at your shoulder, his face solemn. His hat is in his hands. He lowers his eyes. The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. The Orphean itself feels suddenly more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately Captain Whitlockx has just passed. He says neutrally. Sorry to hear that. Very sad, very sad. He waits for what he considers an appropriate minute and a half before continuing. Alas, even amidst tragedy, the cogs of bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlockx is deceased, the station authority require their answers from the first officer. He dons a set of spectacles and locates his pen. It will be relatively painless. Name, background, purpose of visit, etc. Shall we begin? I guess we are. Oh, create your captain! Today, London lies beneath the stars. Her new empire unfolds across the heavens. But 10 years ago, before the northern gate was opened, before the renewed empress led her people into the skies, it lay in a vast cavern far beneath the earth. Deep, dark, marvelous. Who were you then? A street urchin. No parents, no laws, no masters. But also no roof over your head, no money, and often no dinner. Freedom comes at a price. You'll begin with high veils, the skill of evading and deceiving. A soldier, yours was not to reason why, yours was but to do and die. Short and simple. You will begin with high iron, the skill of confronting and overcoming. A poet, the pen, the ink, the blank monstrous page. You will begin with high hearts, the skill of convincing and enduring. I'm kind of leaning towards poet already. An academic, a student of the sciences, the arts, of philosophy. You will begin with high mirrors, the skill of investigating and inducing. And there's more! A priest, hymns and hymnals, Sunday and sermons. You will begin with high hearts, the skill of convincing and enduring. A sailor. You rove the mournful, merciless waters of the undersea. You will begin with high iron, the skill of confronting and overcoming. A ministry auditor. For a time you served at the Ministry of Public Decency, which has become Her Majesty's preferred instrument. We will begin with high mirrors, the skill of investigating and deducing. And a revolutionary. The world is broken. One way for the rich, another for the poor. You decide to do something about it. You will begin with high veils of skill of evading and deceiving. I'm going to go with poet. There are sub things. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. Well, if that's the case, what do I have for the sailor? You smuggled, you explored, you sought, and you bought and sold? Or what about the academic order? The practical sciences, the languages of the heavens. Oh, so it's neat. So the poet, the celestials, the nocturnals, sovereign school. So each of these give you a little bit of extra to go along with that. So literature increases your veils, the skill of deceiving, or increases your hearts, the skill of convincing. And it can be an academic and still be good at convincing and stuff. They call it the correspondence, the oldest of alphabets. It is maddening, revelatory, and occasionally inflammatory. What do we got for poet? Increases the mirror's skill at investigating and deducing and affiliate. I kind of like that. So you'll begin with high hearts, the skill of convincing and enduring, and then secondly, I can choose a second bonus. I assume. You were a poet. Poetry was popular in old London. Some poets sought fame, others art. Some simply enjoyed bohemian company. The three preeminent artistic movements have come to prominence. Which are your works most associated with? In old London, they wrote nostalgically of the surface and the sun. Now they write of the stars and the treasures of heaven. Increase your mirrors, the skill of investigating and deducing. Increase your veils of skill deceiving and evading and radical outlawed school that delights in freedoms found in the dark. The Sovereign School, a new tradition born in the Empress's court. Their works are patriotic, bombastic, and occupied with the iconography of time, clocks and seasons and sand and so forth. I could be a poet and be strong. But I think I got my hearts for convincing. So let's go with investigating and deducing as a second ability. Ambition. What does winning mean to you? You want a comfortable retirement, and by comfortable you mean extravagant. Many have made their fortunes out among the stars. Many more have failed, broken, and lost in the drifting night. Will you be different? To win, gather a substantial retirement fund, acquire lodgings at a hub port, and retire. Literally, that's a goal here? Alright, fame. You will immortalize your exploits in the song of the sky. For centuries, people have launched themselves into the unknown in the hope of making a name for themselves. You're sure you'll succeed. After all, you've never heard of anyone who didn't. Gather stories of your exploits, write about them in New Winchester. Or the truth. Oh, I can... Whee! No. Even the stars have secrets, but they don't keep them from you. They won't keep them from you. A message from an old friend begins an unwise quest to learn a secret that the stars hide. What drives you? Curiosity? Justice? Insolence? Whatever it is, it will be tested. Be warned, this is a demanding ambition, best played by a lineage that has already completed wealth and fame. Wealth and fame? Or fame, okay. Let's go with fame. I'm not worried about, that. Oh, hey! Oh, you get like a silhouette. This reminds me of like the silhouette in... I don't know if any of you watched The Owl House. It's a really nice show. But there's some silhouettes there this reminds me of. That's so cool. Well, yeah, let's silhouette it up. Yeah, I'll probably go with that one. Team of address. Brother, this will determine what people call your captain, but your captain's gender is up to you. Dr. I didn't put that in. That was already in there as is. But I'm leaving it there. Dr. Brown. No. Professor Brown? No. Officer Brown? No. Captain Brown, I think, would make more sense in this instance, wouldn't it? Attendant Nurse, Comrade Brown, Sister Brown, Reverend Brown, Madam Brown, Sir Brown, Citizen Brown. We'll probably go with Captain. Yeah, let's go with Captain. Captain Brown. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this is all set up. Let's go. 3 weeks have passed. This morning, Captain Whitlockx received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to a necropolis train bound for the serene mausoleum. Now you sit with a handful of her relatives in the threadbare offices of her solicitors. A methodical notary is reading the will. The captain was wealthy once, but squandered her capital on mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. The captain's relatives, from whom she was mostly estranged, are clearly wondering why you're here. Provisioning. Before you leave New Winchester, it may be prudent to buy some more supplies. You can buy them from the Victoria Market. To visit the market, select them. Okay, thank you. Okay, listen to the end. The captain... Oh, yeah. In final codicil, the notary announces, Captain Whitlockx confirmed that possession of the Orpheon was to pass to its first officer. He peers at you with dry, gray eyes. This includes a certain black box contained in the Orpheon's hold. Captain Whitlockx's final request was that, at a time of your choosing, you transport said box to an address in London. He hands you an address card, and deposit it there. You are not to look inside. She gave no explanation. And that's it. You're captain now. The Orpheon is yours. Captain Whitlockx's legacy. You can investigate the black box at New Winchester. You could take the box to London as requested, or you could sell it and be done. Wow. You have been bequeathed a large black box which once belonged to Captain Whitlockx. And also you've gained 100 times sovereigns. Onwards, I guess the family isn't going to yell at me or anything. Whoa, okay. Wolvesey Station. The clamoring central station of New Winchester. A place of steam and smut and thundering iron. Here you can find people willing to pay for a skilled captain's service. I was told that I should Oh, stores and shops. Oh, right, that's probably the story. Oh, yeah, that is. I was told to get supplies, so I should probably look into getting supplies. Could hire more of crew, but I think we're doing okay there. Investigate the black... Nah. I'm going to deliver it at the address that she told me. That's it. Hopefully that's in the quests, right? I got to... Here we go. Journal. Your journal. This keeps track of... Yeah, I know. Thank you. Let's see. Captain Whitlockx's legacy. Your lineage inherited a black box requested to be delivered at an address in London, unlocked, then left there. What? She requested that it be delivered to an address in London, unlocked, then left there. Do we know where it is? Well, hopefully it'll tell me where to go, because I'm afraid if I select investigate the black box, I'm going to open that sucker up, and that's not what I want to do. I do, however, want to purchase. I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. I don't know if I can. What's going on there? I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. The driver indicates the crashed engine still smoking, like that, without the screaming. Am I allowed to join your crew? What harm can it do? This will get you a chief engineer who will increase your iron by 6, your hearts by 2, and your affiliation establishment by 1. I need 20 coins. How many coins do I have now? Oh, you unlocked this with 145 sovereigns. You needed 20. I guess yeah. Hey, I got it. Brave or fearless? The driver boards. Eager to get started. I recently parted ways with the Windward Company, they explain. Personally, I think a crash a week isn't so bad. They disagreed. Oh well, live and learn. Oh no. In addition to your ordinary crew, you now have an officer, or perhaps a mascot. Officers must be appointed before you can benefit from their skills, abilities, or animal charisma. Weird thing to describe it as. The first officer you recruit for each role will automatically be appointed. To change officers, open the officers panel while in port. Thank you. Onwards. I still need to go and get supplies. Where can I get supplies? Follow your ambition. Song of the Sky. Repair your automotive. Is there any way to... Oh. Save and exit. Okay, good. Well, we're probably going to come back here and finish stocking up. But I've been at this for a while. This is super interesting. I love this a lot. This game is a lot more intuitive than I thought. I thought it was just a simple, you fly a train around the aimless skies trying to fight off monsters, when in reality it's a whole story thing. Kind of reminds me of a game of a similar ilk called Abandoned Ship, which basically puts you in kind of not similar circumstances, but it kind of plays off the same with a lot of narration, a lot of stuff they got to read and stuff like that. And while that's a lot of reading, I don't mind it because the gameplay is unique and the story is pretty interesting. And that's not even going into the setting of flying trains. I love trains as is. And weaponizing a train and having a crew on there to help you out in, space train shenanigans is great. Speaking of which, I have heard of Void Train. I don't know if I'm going to try that, but if you guys want to see me try that, that's fine. But this is where I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to know when the next one comes out, because I'm trying to get these out more now because I'm finally out of my rut, if you will, go ahead and click that subscribe button and also that bell button to let you know as soon as the next one pops up, whenever that may be. Probably sometime during the weekend. I'll do my best. But thank you for watching this one. Feel free to leave a comment below as well if you feel like it. But above all, remember, stay safe and keep on gaming. I said the other one last time. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I thought I remembered it last video, but I didn't. Go me!